can you tell me if your officers at Gonzales Police Department have any de-escalation training?
All officers have all types of training, including de-escalation.
Okay. Whether or not they use it or not is a whole nother thing. I mean.
Do you have an emergency or do you need assistance?
No, is this an emergency line?
I'm just asking if you need a police fire.
No. Is it no? Can you clarify if this is an emergency line or not?
This is the sheriff's office. This is an administrative line.
So this is not an emergency line, correct?
It's not an emergency line.
Perfect. No, because you guys always cry like baby. You guys always cry like babies and say that we're tying up emergency lines and. All right, you guys, this is a video sent to me by Johnny F. Face. It's about 3-4 weeks old. It is done by 2 auditors, I think only 2. Truth Be Told Audits, who's got 6,400 subs, and also Michelle's Mobile Media. She's got 2,700 subs. This is mind-numbing. This is absolutely mind-numbing behavior on behalf of the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Department. Let's check this out.
What's up, people? We're here to do a First Amendment audit on the Sheriff's Office headquarters. I've had requests to come out here because I heard.
Also, I'm going to be interrupting this video, so if you want to see the original source video without my yapping, click on the link in the description below to go direct to the original video. I'm not going to interject too much, but I'm going to throw in a few zingers here and there. But I'm also going to do phone calls at the end, so definitely stick around.
Violating people's rights, and that the officers out here are driving recklessly.
Well, we take requests, so Ascension Parish Homeland Security.
You already got a triggered lady in here.
Uh-oh, T.I.
Backing up from the camera.
Uh-oh, T.I. Is that her Sharpie collection? That's disturbing. What's going on her left hand?
Just gathering content for a story.
That's my new girlfriend, you guys. What is that, like Freddy Krueger hands? Like what in the actual is? I do like that they're not any repeating colors though.
Huh? Gathering content for a story. For my personal use, for personal story for everybody.
Okay, this is not the clerk of court anymore. You know that, right?
This is what?
This is not the clerk of court office anymore.
Okay, so what is it?
This is the emergency preparedness, the EOC.
EOC. So it's still owned by the city. City funded, city ran.
This is Parish.
Listen, I'm no security expert, but there's an alarm going off in the background. I'm guessing that she is breaking protocol by opening the door with a general member of the public there. But I do love her Plantronics headset.
Yes, not city.
Okay, so it's a parish. So it's owned by the parish, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just doing a news crew on a story for the parish.
Okay, you work for the parish?
No, I do it.
Not yet.
Okay. Not sure.
Yeah, I'm just gathering.
Yeah, don't worry about what he's doing.
Okay, so what are you gathering? I mean,
well, I don't like to say exactly.
He's gathering acorns, nuts for the winter.
Before I have a chance to.
Picture of the door, so that's what you're filming.
Just anything I can see from a public eye.
Yeah, I don't want to be on no camera.
You're a public worker for the parish, right?
Yes, I
which gives us a right.
And, emergency preparedness.
Right.
So, but you've already got what you need at this store, so I'd appreciate it if you move on.
No, I'm going to probably continue filming because
Karen.
I'm not done getting my story yet for my story that
there
I'm working
we go.
on.
She's had all the fun she can take. There we go. And the alarm finally hit.
Look at this lady. I mean, she's.
I'm amazed that nobody responded to the alarm. Hey, saying, "Hey, dude, the alarm's been going off for like 90 seconds. What? Is everything okay?"
Already triggered, people. Let's get her computer.
Code Alpha. Zoom in.
Collecting content for a story. That's it.
Okay, you can't come in here.
God.
I didn't try to come in there. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't try to come in
It's a
there.
public building. I can't stop you from filming outside, but you can't come in here.
All right, if it's a public building, I should be able to come inside.
Thanks,
as well,
Gomer.
too, you know, so.
There's a hornet.
Yeah, these people are already triggered.
Oh my God. This is fantastic. Fantastic.
Which is still owned by the parish people. They have no right to tell people that they can't.
Go and sub to these guys if you haven't already.
From public property.
You know, I tell people I've been a photographer for over 30 years, and I just want to be unmolested by security guards, police, and Karens with a camera.
Employee only.
Is that so difficult?
Outside the door.
Apparently it is. Listen, if you've never picked up a camera before and filmed police, my hat is off to every person that puts themselves in harm's way in the spirit of transparency.
Entrance to the sheriff's office.
And accountability. Uh-oh. More TIs. You should probably reduce the volume of glass that's see-through in these buildings. Uh-oh, here we come.
How y'all doing?
All the cops.
Gathering content for a story right now.
Doing what?
Gathering content for a story right now. Can you back up just a hair?
No, I'm not backing up.
Oh, yeah, Officer Steroids. Look at him. He
I talk to you.
Oh, that's fine, but you don't have to get that close to me
Yeah, I
either.
do.
No, you don't.
Oh
No, you
my
don't.
God.
What's your name and badge number?
It's nothing but intimidation. For those of you, this is your first cop watching the audit video. That's pure intimidation by a guy who...
Right here.
It's right here?
Troy Burkle. What is your business here? You know your own
And your
private
badge
property.
number? It's not private. Is it owned by the parish?
Oh, look at that. That is the sigh of somebody that hates freedom.
It's going to be one of those type, and what's that type? Okay.
We need you to step off the property.
Well, if you know what they're doing, so if he says it's going to be one of these types. So apparently he's already familiar with the nature of First Amendment audits and people showing up to film government, and he still fails miserably.
We need to step off the property?
Yep.
Is that a lawful order, or
Yes,
are you
it is a
asking?
lawful order. Step off the property.
It's a lawful order?
Because I'm a scared
Look how close he's
baby.
getting.
Coco, when mommy says stop, you say okay.
It's just a baby.
But you still have to say okay, mom.
I'm just a baby.
People.
I'm a
How close
baby.
he's getting people.
I'm so scared of cameras.
So what happened?
Hey, lady, check out. Look at his girlfriend. Uh-oh, we got a third person. We got a third person filming. All right, call sniper on the roof. Take the shot.
If we don't step off the property.
I thought it was public.
118.
It is public. It is public. Hold on.
118,
I got
103.
And what's your name? Dunaway. It's right there. We got another
Yes.
right here.
It's the end
I
of
met
the
your
world.
cousin. Y'all got a lot of cousins named right here, by the way. A lot of cousins.
We're in the courthouse of the old courthouse.
So this is owned
I'm not
by.
answering any more questions.
You're not gonna answer. Can we go and get a sergeant out here?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure. You have your ID on you?
Here
What do
we
I need
go.
my ID for?
So
Here we
I
go.
Say that I spoke to somebody on the property.
Oh my God, this guy is dumb. This guy is as dumb as he looks.
Yeah. What law have I broken?
There we go. There's the thumbnail. I'm gonna screen grab that.
Oh, I know, right, dude? I mean, see, y'all gonna learn eventually that y'all can't just be going around IDing people and kicking people off of public property and stuff like
I
that.
like this guy.
We need your sergeant out here
I've never
before
seen
I
this
speak
guy
to him.
before.
How about
I'll
that?
tell you right now, this is not usual out here.
I'll tell you right now, it's not usual out here. Well, neither is cops shooting dogs and unarmed civilians. Okay, so but it happens, and that's why we're here. All right.
It may not be usual, but y'all need to start getting used to it because people are starting to do this more and more often. And y'all got to learn y'all can't be pushing people
What's the
around.
point?
What's the point? Oh, because I'm not very bright, but I got tattoos. And
What is the point? Transparency, accountability, a lot of different things.
How do you pronounce your last name?
It's none of your business. It's spelled right there.
None of your business. Ah, here we go. So this is Gonzales Police, which is apparently separate from the Sheriff's Department.
Oh,
I'm
you
guessing,
hear this,
right?
people? You hear this, people? This is what you got to expect from our government officials.
Roid rage.
Yeah, right here.
You got it?
Roid
We have a lot
rage.
of brothers and sisters out in y'all's force that's named right here too. So, I mean,
Roid
it's not just
rage.
a right here thing. It's a verbal thing. You can also state it as well.
Look at this guy. This guy wants to rip his head off and shit down his neck so badly.
So
This reminds me of the roid rage guy that me and James Freeman ran into in Dallas. Right before he and I eloped.
What's your name and badge number? You just gave it to him? I didn't get it, though. I'm going to go ahead and come over here because I got to address. What's your name and badge number?
126.
126. Thank you. See that?
Look at that. Look at that. The youngster knows.
It's not hard, dude. It's not hard. What's your name and badge number? 127. What's your name?
Oh.
It's right here, too.
Right here.
Hey, y'all are all related.
Right
All
here. It's right here.
Right here and right here. Y'all are all related. That's amazing how y'all are all related. So
Right here.
no, we don't want nothing. We want to be left alone and be able to do what we're doing.
Amen.
Without being harassed.
Yeah, and
by the
molested.
government officials. This is public property. We can film anything we see from public property.
Where's that supervisor?
Y'all will learn. Y'all will get it down eventually, and when y'all do, y'all will be able to see us and not get all scared and
Because we're babies.
Well, you don't have to not necessarily be scared. Y'all,
you're
y'all
totally
with
scared.
The guns and badges and stuff like that. So
Y'all, you see a gun pulled out?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Total escalation.
Don't de-escalate the situation. De-escalate. De-escalate.
Oh, somebody might have internal affairs open investigation for use of force where he might have executed somebody. I don't know. Maybe we should go and do a FOIA request on Officer Burkholtz. Look at that look.
De-escalate the situation.
All right, we're going to do a drinking game every time that this auditor says de-escalate.
See a gun pulled out?
You have
Do
a
you
gun.
see a gun pulled
You
out?
have-
Do you see one in my hand?
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Don't
Wow.
touch me. Don't touch me.
Go this way. Will you
Don't
go that
touch
way?
me.
Look
Y'all
at
seeing
these-
this, people?
look
What's your
at
name?
these
What's your badge
fucking-
number?
I'm like the one being aggressive, bringing up guns.
No, don't try to.
No, nobody brought up a gun, but we had like 8 guys show up with guns, you idiot.
Nobody brought up a gun. You brought up a gun.
Who cares? I can bring
You
up guns
sound
all day.
aggressive, sir.
De-escalate.
Wow.
Calm down.
De-escalate. Do I sound all
Yes,
upset?
you do.
No. De-escalate. 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 Y'all have training over de-escalation. You need to de-escalate.
Have you identified yourself yet?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have no reason. What law have I broken before you even start? What law have I
Here we
broken?
go, my God. Look, more cops. More goons with guns.
You don't need to know who you're talking to. The only way I can get my ID is if I'm broken the law, about to break the law, or have broken the law. And I haven't done none of that situation.
Doesn't matter.
I don't answer questions.
Well, there's a law in Louisiana that says you have to identify.
Shut up.
There is?
Shut up, you
If
stain.
you've broken a law?
No, think about it. You have to identify yourself.
What law have I
Shut
broken?
up, you stain.
You see, we can go in circles with this all day long. What law have I?
Somebody count how many times this auditor says de-escalate.
Why do you want to go in circles?
Why are y'all even bugging us? Why can't we record our government officials?
I need a number.
See, there's no answer to that because there is no answer. Y'all have no reason to even be out here. Y'all need to let us film, do our thing, and then we'll be on our way.
I like this guy a lot.
But this right here, y'all are looking just bad right now.
Yes.
Super bad. Dude.
Yes.
Y'all don't want to do all that. We didn't approach none of y'all. Y'all approached us. Y'all have got to
Yep.
learn that.
Because you're babies and scared of cameras.
We have.
Do not walk up to them.
I can walk wherever.
You can do whatever you want.
Sir, please back
over
up
there.
from me.
Well, then you go back to where you need to be.
And don't walk
Please don't
behind
touch me.
them.
Please don't touch me.
Don't walk up behind them.
Oh, well.
This is a public area. I can walk wherever.
Well,
I
you're not
want.
going to walk up behind them.
Because they're scared.
You're not going to do that.
Then they might actually pull their gun.
Y'all have to learn the law. You can y'all see this, people?
Thank you.
Look at this. So supervisor, Mohawk supervisor, rather than coming out and saying, dude, back down, they're here legally. They are sitting there for 60 to 90 seconds. He's trying to explain to Officer Steroid what's going on.
Thank you. That's all we're asking for. Give us space.
Okay, but I also got to be able to hear what
You
they're going
walked
on.
up to us.
This is
You
about
don't
me.
hear what they're going on.
Because it's in a
this is
public
about
space.
us.
Did they mention
And
you
So
by
you
name?
have a good day.
There.
You have a good day too, sir. Thank you. Have a great one. See, this
baby.
one right here. This is the one. Walk of shame right here. This is a walk of shame, dude.
Oh, look at him. Look, he can't take the bait. They take the bait every time. They cannot help it. They take the bait every time. Here, he guarantee you he comes back. Yes?
Man, you see how you come out here and
Yeah,
escalate the situation? You have no reason to escalate any situation. Thank you. See, some
Bye,
of y'all
babies.
know, some of y'all apparently know what y'all are supposed to be
Bye,
doing. Some of y'all want
babies.
to escalate. Like this dude. over
Bye,
here, he wants to
Stromberg,
escalate
you
real
baby.
bad.
So, Sergeant's here.
Okay.
Back off,
Which one's the
dude.
sergeant? Oh, sergeant. How you doing, sergeant?
He should be the only one speaking at this point.
As long as y'all are stay in a public area, y'all are good to go.
Man, but what was the need for?
Thanks a
all
lot,
of
Mohawk.
Regardless, you got to understand, we get caught here, we have to
that?
come.
You still can't.
Oh my God. We have to come. Hey, I saw some litter on the ground. Can you call and check on that and do a mag dump into the Twizzlers.
Answer, what was the need for all of that?
We got called here, we
You-
go to call
okay,
the service.
okay.
So the
But you guys
OEP
were
called
19.
us, OEP called us.
So
The only thing we're asking you is if it's a restricted area, don't go in a restricted area.
And don't eat yellow
Wow.
cereal and
Don't go inside the jail.
and don't kick your dog when you get home and all this other stuff. We know what we are and what we're not supposed to be doing. But to have all of this escalation, I mean, people, come on.
There's no escalation.
There's no escalation.
There was escalation. Don't say there wasn't escalation because I have not
Shut
raised
up,
my voice.
Cannon.
That officer right there needs to be retrained.
Yep.
That officer right
100%.
there, he's a risk to y'all.
Yep.
That right there is a risk to y'all's department. You've got to understand.
Wonder if they test for
he needs to
steroids.
learn what de-escalation is. You can have a conversation without raising your voice, just like what I did. He cannot come out here and act like that. Y'all don't know who y'all are messing with right here. Huh?
My name is Postal Taylor. My badge number is-
Y'all don't know who y'all are messing with. Who I am and what I'm here to do and how big I am.
Well, we control this city of Gonzales.
We control this. Yeah, there we go. It's all about power and control, kids. No, you have the illusion of control, you Captain Stain.
Okay?
And what we're gonna tell you now is that to, like Paul Taylor says, not go into any restricted
Here we go
areas.
again. We're very aware of that. And have we crossed any areas that we have not?
Well, this building over here is restricted.
It's
because
not
it is
restricted.
homeland-
It is a public
it's
sidewalk.
homeland security.
We did not walk up in there. That's unlawful directives. We have not gone inside the building.
I like this guy a lot. Not Cannon, he's a Stain.
Right. Outside of the building. So outside the building is restricted, or inside of that building is restricted. You see, that's what.
Yeah.
There's the difference right there. Look at this, people. Look at this.
Wow.
What's your name and badge number? I didn't get everybody. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge? See, look, you're not
What
gonna
a
get
clown.
numbers. What's your name
What
and
a
badge
clown.
number?
What a
Can
clown.
answer?
Oh
We
my
got
God.
Weatherverse, and they don't have.
Clown car.
They don't have
Clown
badge
car
numbers.
just
A couple
empty.
of them have bad numbers, but they don't have badge numbers.
They've all
What's
their
your
body
unit
worn
number?
cameras,
What's your
some of them
car
are
number?
going.
Y'all have any of that?
FOIA that.
Wow, this is what you get out here, people. A bunch of unlawful orders, a lot of escalation for no reason.
Drink.
This is what we get.
Training staff. Look at it. Well,
They have apparently never, ever.
these guys
been
should
hit.
waive their fee for the training day.
Wow, people. And of course, the unlawful directives have to come out.
Or
Don't
send an
yell
invoice.
snow. Don't kick your dog. Don't go in restricted areas.
Don't break into the jail.
Oh, but no, that other officer, he escalated. Yes, but the way that we're approached.
We don't technically own this building, but we're going to come out here and defend it with our lives.
Yeah, which makes it
Whatever the sheriff's office wants to do, I mean, it's whatever.
what makes it
Yeehaw.
public. We're allowed to be here to record. Yeah. But you see how that other officer, he escalated the whole situation, started
Drink.
yelling at me and stuff like that. That, if y'all would have came out, it would have been a cordial conversation, you know what I mean? It would have been all good.
Yep.
But the way that he came out, though, man, that is total disrespect.
Agreed.
Yeah. And we are going to go inside these offices. I don't know if they're trying to lock the doors right now. See, look, people.
Yeah, they're probably not.
Oh, yeah, we're
Wow.
going in. See, that's
Because I'm
gonna
a
be-
baby.
It doesn't matter. It's public property. See, here we go
We're
again. Now we're going
babies.
to get in another debate. It is not their rules. We're going by Constitution. We're going by law. We're not going by
Whatever they
feelings.
say, that's on them.
Okay.
Oh.
But I'm just letting you know that we probably will go in there, and record and everything like that. So,
That's on y'all, brother.
but rules and policies is
So he's trying to play it cool now after he just stepped on his own dick.
not law.
Hey, I get it, brother.
It's
No,
not law.
you don't.
We are law-abiding.
You don't get it
citizens
at
out
all.
here. So,
Y'all gotta be doing your First Amendment right. I mean,
No, shut up.
yeah. And like I said, I do appreciate the way that you
I love that they got steroid off the scene. They were just like, dude, you get off of here. And
are handling the situation, and everything that's going on. But like I said, clearly, man, there's some people out here that's willing to violate laws and yell at
And
people
worse.
and stuff like that. We pay y'all. Y'all are funded by the city, the parish. Oh, by we the people.
Somebody tell me what a parish is. Is a parish like a county in Louisiana? Is that what the parish is? I could look it up, but I'm really lazy.
Escalate like he did.
Drake.
That's total. Yeah. Well, you pay taxes out of the taxes we pay you.
No, they take taxes out of me.
Oh yeah, well they take taxes out of you, but you're funded by tax dollars, so they're taking taxes from you.
Look, I get paid my taxes, and I get taxes. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a mag dump into the taxes, but I can't figure out where they actually are tangibly in the real world.
I'm glad you handled it the way that you did. Yeah.
All right, my man.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, as long as y'all don't go in any restricted areas.
Okay.
Always a directive.
Y'all have a good one. And if there's any,
Cannon, you're a stain.
We are going to go in here. Just to let y'all know, he's saying that that the rules. He said the rules and policies said that we can't go in there.
it's controlled by the sheriff's department. The sheriff's department is over the city police department. So
But it's all still
you gotta take
public
that to
property.
the sheriff's department,
Yeah.
brother.
Well, we plan on it. We do plan. We're just giving y'all a heads up that we are going to walk in here in a second. We do have official business to be here to take care of what we're going in there
Yep.
for.
You don't go into restricted areas.
Right. We're not going to go in.
Yeah,
any
thanks a
restricted
lot.
areas.
Let's have a drinking game for selling them not to go into restricted areas.
Excuse me, I don't know, bro. Is there any other restricted areas that we need to know about?
It can be posted. It'll be on signs.
Okay, alright, cool.
Wow, people, did you see that?
They're still posting signs on these doors saying they can't come
Wow.
They can't.
What?
It's unconstitutional. They can't.
Unbelievable. What a walk of shame. What an absolute travesty. All right, you guys, we are calling the Gonzales Police Department in Gonzales, Louisiana. 2.1 stars out of 5 at 15 ratings.
Central Dispatch, Deputy Williams.
Hi, Deputy Williams. Can you tell me if Officer Kuckholz is still working on the job at the Gonzales Police Department?
If Officer who is?
Kuckholz, Burkholz.
And what is this in reference to, sir?
I wanted to know, do you guys test for steroids for officers on duty? Is that part of the policy, or do you guys just give a free pass?
Any questions in reference to drug testing and human resources would need to be directed towards the business office during business hours.
Oh, so you don't know that information?
Anything in reference to things that we do with employees as far as policies and procedures would need to be directed towards human resources during business hours. Is there
So do you guys? Can you tell me if your officers at Gonzales Police Department have any de-escalation training?
All officers have all types of training, including de-escalation.
Okay. They just whether or not they use it or not is a whole nother thing. I mean.
Do you have an emergency or do you need assistance?
No, is this an emergency line?
I'm just asking if you need a police.
No. Is it no? Can you clarify if this is an emergency line or not?
This is the sheriff's office. This is an administrative line.
So this is not an emergency line, correct?
It's not an emergency line.
Perfect. No, because you guys always cry like baby. You guys always cry like babies and say that we're tying up emergency lines and so forth. So I just needed to get it very clear as to what was going on. So you sound aggressive.
Is there anything I can help
You sound aggressive. Do you have ID on you? Can I see your ID?
Sir, is there something that I can help you with?
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with the video that's circulating from about 3 weeks to 4 weeks ago of the Gonzales Police Department, about 8 deep, goons with guns showing up for people with cameras? Are you guys that scared of cameras? I mean, you guys are. It was crazy. I mean, Kuckholz was like up in this guy's grill. And then he really lost it when he mentioned that all of the cops, the guy filming mentioned that all of the cops had guns. And Kuckholz, I mean, he almost lost his mind. Like, I mean, like we almost like.
I'm not familiar with that video. You have reached the sheriff's office. I can't give you the number to Gonzales Police Department, and you can't speak to them during business hours if you're like.
You're amazing. I don't care what anybody else says, but you do sound aggressive.
I apologize that you feel that way, sir.
Well, it's just my opinion. shared by millions. So yeah, you guys might want to go on Craigslist and hire a couple more dozen people to be manning the phones, because this video is going to be blowing up. And yeah, this was a really, really poor interaction of Gonzales police with citizen journalists. So you guys should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. So, but you know, you guys don't care.
Thank you so much, sir. You have a good evening.
Thank you for not caring. All right, bye. All right, you guys, thanks for watching the video. Like I said, go check out Michelle's Mobile Media and Truth Be Told Audits. I guarantee you they are looking for subscribers to their channels. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoy the content, you want to find your way back, you want to see more police accountability videos, click the subscribe button and click on all under the bell notifications. Memberships are available to help support the channel. There are several different tiers available. Also, go check out Johnny50.com. That's the site where I feature content way too hot for YouTube, and it is $25 for the year. I've also got a live channel. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So again, huge shout out to Johnny F. Face for sending me the video link. And thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video.